Today we're going to learn how to read analog clocks and digital clocks. The clock on the left shows a digital clock. The clock on the right is an analog clock. On the clock there are 60 minutes. 60 minutes equals 1 hour. Make sure to review your numbers from 1 through 60 so that you're able to read both the digital and the analog clock. The shorthand marks the passing of hours, while the longhand counts off the minutes. When the shorthand moves from 12 to 1, that means 1 hour has passed. When the longhand moves from one tick mark to the next, 1 minute has passed. The tick marks are shown on the clock right here. Between 12 and 1, there are 5 tick marks. This stands for the 5 minutes that has passed. With the shorthand, between 12 and 1, it's showing the time passing between an hour, going from 12 o'clock to 1 o'clock. The seconds hand is the third hand shown on the clock. It's counting every second that is going by. There are 60 seconds in 1 minute. Once that second hand has done one full circle around the clock, that means 1 minute has passed. That will be shown by the long hand going one tick forward, counting 1 minute. There is also AM and PM. AM is morning and PM is night. Once you hit noon, around lunchtime, it is now PM. Any time before that and 12 o'clock at night is going to count as AM. It basically counts night and day. Now we're going to move on to digital clocks. You might find these a bit easier. This time is 12:30. The 12 is the hours and 30 is the minutes. The colon in between the two dots are there to separate the hours and the minutes. On a digital clock, the hours will only go as high as 12. On the minutes, the highest you'll ever see is 59. When it's hit that 60-minute mark, it means it's the top of an hour. So for instance, if this said 3:45, once we hit 3:59, instead of going to 3:60, it's going to say 4 o'clock because we have passed our 60 minutes in an hour. So you guys can see these side by side. On the left is the digital clock and on the right is the analog clock. Both of these clocks right now are showing the same exact time. On the digital, it's showing 10 for the hours and 15 for the minutes. On the analog, the shorthand is pointing to the 10, meaning 10 o'clock, and it's pointing to the 3. When we're counting 1, 2, and 3, 5 minutes has passed for 1, 5 more minutes have passed for 2, and 5 more minutes have passed for 3, showing that 15 minutes has gone by. So 10:15 is the time.